Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise for the presentation of our nation's colors by the United States Marine Corps Color Guard and the playing of our national anthem by the Oakville High School Symphonic Band. Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening. My name is Brian Brennan. I'm the principal at Oakville High School. On behalf of the Mehlville School District Board of Education, the Mehlville School District, and Oakville High School faculty and staff, I want to welcome you all to the commencement ceremony for the Oakville High School class of 2024. As we begin this wonderful event, let me first take a moment or two to recognize the parents, grandparents, family members of each and every member of the class of 24. Without your love and support, these soon-to-be graduates would not be sitting here. If these past few years have taught us something, it's that we can't do things alone. Thank you for allowing us to be partners in your child's journey. Please give a round of applause to all of our families. At this time, I ask that you please direct your attention to one of the video screens for a presentation to the class of 24. Thank you so much to Ms. Manolis and the broadcast class for putting all of that together for us. Joining us today are a number of other people who deserve some recognition for helping us reach this point. We have several members from our school board here. Peggy Hassler, President. Tori Belke, Vice President. Patrick McKelvey, Secretary. Jean Preto, Director. Grace Wright, Director. And Scott Hugerich, Director. We have other members of the district administrative team that are here as well. Dr. Jeff Hogg, our superintendent. Dr. Jeff Bressler, the Assistant Superintendent, Supervision of Secondary Schools. And you may have seen these three gentlemen as you were entering the arena. Dr. Brian Smith, who's the Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning. Dr. Chad DeKemper, Executive Director of Planning and Development. And Mr. Adam Smith, the Assistant Superintendent of Student Services. Thank them all for being here today. There's a team at Oakville High School that I work closely with that have helped get us to this point as well. We have Dr. Matt Gaglio, who is the sophomore class principal. Dana Skrabach, the junior class principal. Melissa Wilson, who's our special education administrator. Becky Zupan, who's our athletics and activities director. And two people who work very closely with the class of 24, Ms. Katie Shemansky, who is our senior class counselor. And last but not least, Mrs. Becky Bruning, who's the senior class principal. I thank them all for all their hard work and their time and energy that they've put into making this a successful class. I want to say farewell to Mrs. Bruning as she moves off to Rockwood next year. We will miss her terribly and wish her well as she moves on to future endeavors. If you look around, we also have quite a few members from our Oakville staff that are here today. I think we have close to 40 staff members who were able to join us this afternoon. That's quite a testament to the love that they have for this class. I want to specifically recognize Ms. Jessica Betts, Ms. Alexis Caldwell, Ms. Stephanie Ponceroli, Mrs. Stephanie Chambers for all of their hard work to help organize this event. Thank you so much. And a special thank you to the OHS band for their assistance today. They are under the direction of Mr. Brakefield and Mr. Prokowski. Thank you very much for being here. Each year, our seniors take a moment to select teachers from their earlier educational journey who have made an impact on them. Those folks are invited to join us for the ceremony. Today, we are proud to recognize Tyler Fernbacher from Oakville Middle School and Chris Ahrens from Bernard Middle School. These two gentlemen have had quite the impact on this class. We thank you for providing such a meaningful experience to our students. You've clearly made a significant impact on them. Thank you for being here. Again, thank you all for coming and being part of the graduation ceremony for the class of 24. Many of you have had the opportunity to hear our award-winning choir perform under the direction of Mrs. Chelsea Ayers and Ms. Emily Smith. Well, today we are fortunate enough to have some representatives from our choir programs here to provide us one more opportunity to hear them. I ask them to come forward at this time. Aren't they fantastic? Thank you for adding to our celebration. Class of 2024, families, friends, faculty, staff from Oakville High School. It's been a long time trying to come up with what to say today. It's a struggle for me because I'm not a wordsmith. I know it's hard to believe as you look at me today, but I've kind of always been on the nerdy side. I am a numbers guy. I was a math teacher for 18 years prior to becoming an administrator, so I look forward to solving quadratic equations, but not speaking in large groups. So please bear with me. The beginning of your high school experience was anything but typical. Who remembers your first day at Oakville High School in August of 2020? I didn't expect to see any hands. Not many of you. The world was struggling with the global pandemic at that time. Instead of thinking about typical freshman stuff, you were figuring out, which cohort am I in? Am I supposed to be virtual today or in person? Uh-oh, did I sit too close to somebody? Am I going to get bounced out of here? That was great fun, wasn't it? All that contact tracing. Believe me, it was not fun for Dr. Wagner, Dr. Beata, or for myself either. The stares that we got when we showed up in your class with a tape measure were not pleasant. I don't miss that at all. Well, you have demonstrated an amazing ability to adjust to changes at a moment's notice. From going from typical in-person classes to all virtual, coming back in cohorts, back with masks, single-direction hallways, seating restrictions, and finally back to how Oakville High School was on March 12th, 2020. High school is challenging enough for students. I congratulate you for the mental fortitude that it has taken to be successful as you navigate your high school experience. You've endured more than people would have thought possible even a few years ago. So what do you do now? For many of you, it will be off to college in the fall. Some will be headed into the military, and I thank you for those choosing to do that. Still others will be heading off into the world of work. Whatever your next step, you should be confident you have been prepared to be successful. Do not be afraid to try. Many times people are not successful because they're afraid to take risk. As we have learned over the past couple years, life is not easy, but the truth is, it's not supposed to be. Your hard work is about to pay off. You're about to become a graduate of Oakville High School. Considering everything you've endured, that is something to be very proud of. I know your families and the OH staff are proud of each of you. Wherever you go, whatever you choose for your path, know we are proud of you and congratulate you on what you've accomplished to this point. But understand, this is merely the beginning of the next chapter for you. I know I'm going to date myself when I say this. My classmates and I will be celebrating graduating from high school 40 years ago. Quick math should tell you, yeah, I'm old. Fairly certain I taught some of your parents. I know for a fact that I have. That's scary. When it's a grandparent, then I'm going to be really worried. I mentioned this because I can tell you it goes fast and is full of changes. If you told me 40 years ago when I walked out of the doors of Vianney High School that I would be going back to teach there, I'd have said, you're absolutely nuts. Well, I did. Went back there for 11 years. If you'd have told me that I was going to go off and become an administrator and be the principal at Oakville High School, I'd have said, you're nuts. Yet here I stand. You never know what life is going to lead you to. As you get set to turn the next page of your book, I have a couple of pieces of advice for you. First, don't be afraid to try something new. Embrace the challenges that are in front of you. Don't be discouraged if you're not successful your first, second, or even your 1,000th attempt at something. Take a chance. If it works, great. If not, that's great too. Learn from your mistakes so the next time you'll be successful. Get up, dust yourself off, and get back to work. Many of you know I'm a baseball fan. There's a famous quote first written by Robert Quillen in 1924. It says, you can't steal second base and keep your foot on first. He was suggesting progress often involves taking risks, chances that are necessary to achieve success. Rickey Henderson is the all-time major league leader in stolen bases. Stole 1,406 times. He wasn't successful every time. He was caught 335 times. That's also a record. He didn't let that getting thrown out over 300 times deter him. We tend to learn more from our failures than our successes. Take a chance. You never know what may come from it. My second piece of advice to you is this. Surround yourself with people whom you love and want what is best for you. You already have a number of those people in place. Trust your parents. The older I've gotten, the more I have noticed a very disturbing fact. It's amazing how much smarter my parents are now that I've gotten older than what they were when I was your age. I hear myself saying things now that I swore there was no way I'm ever going to say that. They have been where you are and can help you avoid some of the difficulties you may encounter in your life. My mother passed away in 1998. She didn't get a chance to see who I've become. She didn't meet her granddaughters. But not a day goes by that I don't wish I could talk to her or ask her advice about things. Make sure you tell the important people in your life that you love them every single day. Parents, all we can do now is believe that we have done our very best to prepare these young adults for whatever the future holds. Be there to support them, but believe they are ready. Class of 24, I believe I speak for everyone at OHS when I wish you a wonderful future full of love, laughter, and thank you for sharing yourself with Oakville High School over the last 4 years. Whether we spoke daily, just said good morning in passing, each and every one of you will be with me as I continue my walk through life. Remember, life is not a destination. Miley Cyrus was right. It ain't about how fast you get there. It ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Thank you for joining me on my climb. Now go reach for your summit. Yeah. She wanted it to be Taylor Swift, and there wasn't a chance. Anyway. Oakville High School has a deep-rooted history in achievement, accomplishment, and excellence. Our students excel in academics, co-curriculars, extracurricular activities. At this time, it's my privilege to share several of the achievements earned by the class of '24. A few years ago, we started a partnership with St. Louis Community College, our early college academy, where students are able to earn college credit prior to graduation with the possibility of actually earning an associate's degree when they walk across the stage here. This year, we have 3 graduates who participated in this program. Those students are Sydney Habel, Xander Hamer, and Catherine Pritchett. If you would, please rise. Sydney and Xander have actually, in fact, earned their associate's degree. Congratulations to them. The Bright Prize Scholar is a prestigious honor recognizing those students who have earned a score of 31 or higher on the ACT exam. This year, we are proud to announce we have 13 students who have earned that distinction. I ask that those 13 students please stand to be recognized. Congratulations. The Mehlville School District utilizes, the picked up at the Law Day system to recognize our top academic students in the graduating class. This year, 36% of our students qualify for one of the levels of the system. To qualify for cum laude, students need to have a GPA between the 3.5 and 3.749 levels, and must have taken at least one college credit-bearing course while enrolled at Oakville High School. Those students you will see tonight are adorned with a bronze-colored cord. I ask that the 65 students who qualified for this honor please stand and be recognized. Magna cum laude designation is for those students whose GPA fall between a 3.75 and a 3.99 and have taken at least 2 college credit-bearing courses during their time at OHS. Those students this evening are adorned with a silver cord. I ask that the 49 magna cum laude students please rise to be recognized. Summa cum laude is the highest honor of the cum laude system. To qualify for this, a student must have a GPA of a 4.0 or higher and have completed at least 3 college credit-bearing courses while at Oakville. The class of '24 has 36 students who meet that criterion. Those students are wearing a gold cord. If they would, please rise to be recognized. In addition to the gold cord, they are also adorned with a medal as well. Each year, a number of our graduates choose variety paths for their future. Many choose to continue their education in either a 2- or 4-year college or university. Some opt to participate in an apprenticeship or attend a trade school, while others choose to enter the world of work. There's another group that I want to recognize. Each year we have a number of students choose to provide the ultimate service to our country by enlisting in one of our military branches. This year we had 6 students who informed us that they had made that choice. Please stand when I call your name to be recognized. Sam Lurkins will be attending Mizzou and then going into the United States Navy. Jacob Dinsmore is entering the United States Marine Corps. DJ Pernall is entering into the United States Army. Levi Schmidt will be going into the United States Air Force. Jeremy Scholby will be entering the United States Navy. And Dominic Weck will be going into the Army National Guard. These are the 6 students that notified us of their intention to enter the military. Thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate you choosing your service. At this time, I'm going to yield the floor to a couple of our students who have prepared remarks for today. First will be the senior class president, Mason Bader. He will be followed by our student body president, Dima Majoud.
Wow, there's a lot of you. Okay, my name is Mason Bader, the 2024 senior class president, and the kid who, according to Mehlville Board of Education member Patrick McKelvey, should be called the kid whose name I don't know but does everything around here. We had this interaction back in January, and he is right. I really have done everything. Throughout my 4 years at OHS, I was a part of 8 different clubs and organizations that have led me to be speaking with you all today. I'm extremely grateful to stand in front of all of you. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all the teachers that have supported me and our class throughout our educational career. Many of us would not be here today without your constant support and guidance. The same can be said towards the administration of Oakville. Thank you for putting up with us these 4 years and organizing our time in high school into a fun and safe experience. Another big thank you needs to be issued to the family and friends who came out today to support all of us. And even to the ones who were unable to be with us today, I still want to thank you for your constant support that allowed us to make it all the way through high school. High school is one of those weird experiences where once you grow up, you look back and you think, I really did that? And yeah, you did. I can't believe I got on stage during Mr. OHS, wore a bathing suit, and did a synchronized swimming routine. I can't believe I ran flags down the track every football game when our team scored a touchdown. And I really can't believe I gave speeches in front of my entire class and sometimes the entire school. Despite how loud and talkative I am terrible at public speaking. I talk fast, I jumble my words, and I screw up in almost every major way. Standing up in front of all of you is terrifying, but I'm doing it, aren't I? No matter how scary or how embarrassing things may seem, just do it. All of these experiences that I'm talking about have been some of the most memorable and fun experiences of high school. You just gotta do it. Ted Lasso said it best, taking on a challenge is a lot like riding a horse, isn't it? If you're comfortable while you're doing it, you're probably doing it wrong. That's the message I hope to instill within all of you as we go off into college, technical schools, service, or any other paths I may be forgetting. We just gotta keep going. You never know what you may find. But trying new things isn't easy. High school wasn't easy. But I learned with the support from my friends, I knew I could do anything. It wasn't just the bad days where they supported me. It was every day that I walked the walls of OHS. People were there for me day in and day out, such as the person who would give me a mint as I walked past their car in the morning. The people I spent my A&P with hiding out in the broadcast lab. or maybe just the person I always said goodbye to before heading home at the end of the day. These people built up my community, and I cherish them more than anything for all of their love. But it's not just about taking in support. It's also about being there and reciprocating that support yourself. I loved high school, I really did. And anybody who knows me will be sure to tell you that I made Oakville High School my personality over the last 4 years. I was always running around, doing what I could to always support anyone and everyone, friends, teachers. I just wanted to make sure I was there for anyone. And I know there are so many other students graduating with me today who can express the same sentiment. Inside the walls of OHS, we were a community. But as we move on into the real world, it's important to remember to always support one another. You'll never know how much you mean to them until it's too late. This is a happy ending, but it is also a sad one. We say goodbye to so much today. Our teachers, our friends, and even our childhood. However, I promise you there is something worse out there than being sad, and that is being alone and being sad. Ain't no one in this room alone. I want to end this off with those wise words from Ted. Thank you all for allowing me to be up here with you today. I can't wait to see what all of you are able to accomplish. I'll see you at the reunion. Congratulations, class of 2024. It was fun while it lasted.
Hello, all. Delivering this speech lived in my imagination for the longest time. As a guardian, it's bittersweet to watch your baby grow up. As a teacher, it's difficult to let a certain student go. Or as a graduate, it's difficult wrapping your head around the thought of leaving your childhood to start the new chapter of your life that waits ahead. Today, we celebrate our accomplishments and overcoming our hardships. During my time in high school, I was super involved. I was the executive of 4 clubs, a member of 5, a varsity cheerleader, and I was taking difficult classes with good grades and navigating a social life. I was asked by many of my classmates how I was able to do it all. And in full honesty, I think I can attribute it to 3 things: my strive for perfectionism, my support system, and my acceptance for the obstacles of life. Everything in life should be taken in moderation, and my perfectionism was no exception. Too many times I felt like I had to be perfect, and I had to be perfect on the first try. One day, I had a very wise teacher watch me become really frustrated over not getting the perfect outcome after working so hard. And she looked at me and said, "You know, you don't have to be perfect." I have spent my whole time having this perfect world that I had created for myself, but never did I have someone see right through the cracks besides my own parents. I was told it was one thing to be motivated, but another thing to be so motivated that you dig yourself into an early grave. Everyone in this room should strive to do the best in life and try to excel, but don't put so much pressure on yourself that you forget who you are. Don't let your biggest strength be your Achilles heel. The class of 2024 is not perfect, but we have good in our hearts. The amount of support I've seen given to me and to my other classmates is truly unique. From helping each other, to giving a compliment, to helping a classmate, or just simply being a good person. I ask that you never change that about yourselves. My friends, teachers, and parents did such a good job in supporting me in everything I did throughout my time in high school, and I'm so grateful for the impacts that they had on my life. I'm sure many of you have the same exact feeling. They taught me that it's okay to have a little fun, and that life comes at you in waves, not a tsunami. I want all of you leaving here knowing that you cannot know the meaning and value of your good days without your bad days. As cliche as it sounds, what would the sun be without a little bit of rain? The rain also plays an important role in shaping a flower. If science has taught us anything, it's that flowers need both rain and sunlight to grow, not just one or the other. So I encourage many of you, learn from your rainy days in order to have a brighter future with a better understanding of your strength as well as your capabilities. With a heart of gold and a roar as loud as a tiger, you can do anything you set your mind to. Do your best, make your future self proud, and surround yourself with people that love you, because they will make you happy and make you a better person. And remember, you don't need to be perfect to be a good and successful person. Class of 2024, it has been an honor and a privilege being your student body president and representing you in the years before this. Thank you for all you have given me and being part of my high school experience. I hope that I've made some sort of positive impact in your life too. I wish you a happy future with everything you love most. Dima Majud signing out. Thank you.
Dr. Hogg, Superintendent of Schools, members of the Mehlville School Board, I hereby certify that these students before you have met all of the graduation requirements of the state of Missouri and the Mehlville School District. It is my honor and privilege to certify that these students are eligible for graduation from Oakville High School and will be presented as the graduating class of 2024. Each year, the members of the senior student class select which faculty members they would like to read their names at the graduation ceremony. It is quite the honor to have this happen. This year, the seniors selected Mr. Nick Abusi, Ms. Sarah Petroff, Mr. John Reese, and Mrs. Jen Stratman. I ask those four to please come forward and assume the positions at the podiums on either side of the stage.
Savo Said, cum laude.
Masi Abid.
Kane Adams.
Amira Ahmed.
Gabriel Ahrens.
Reese Ahrens.
Bariba Alape.
Evan Albright.
Evelina Aliyeva, cum laude.
Connor Alice.
Trey Allison.
Mason Anthony Andrew.
Connor Joseph Anger.
Ben Aslan.
Tran Lee Au.
Catherine Ann Abashan, summa cum laude.
Mason Bader, summa cum laude.
Morgan N. Baker.
Sydney Baker, summa cum laude.
Dewan Demetrius Barnes Jr., cum laude.
Josie Barnett.
Nolan Bassler.
Timothy Bast, cum laude.
Trent Thomas Batten.
Kevin A. Bauer.
Joshua S. Bayer.
Andrew Bevan, cum laude.
Tyler Becker.
Paige Balaska.
Lucas James Bentrup.
Taylor Baronic, summa cum laude.
Catherine Bertel, cum laude.
Sawyer Reed Bess, summa cum laude.
Natalie Borman.
Jenna Bond.
Justin Bradley, magna cum laude.
Jaden Boyles.
Paige Mackenzie Bretz.
Chase Bryhan.
Kamora Brooks.
Martina Brogy, summa cum laude.
Arias Elena Morgan Brown.
Annalise Brown, summa cum laude.
Rowan Buckholz, summa cum laude.
Bryce Buckman.
Cole Bouchel.
Peyton Julianne Marie Bouchel.
Thomas Bugala, magna cum laude.
Brody Burlingame.
Greg Robert Kane, magna cum laude.
Lucy Elizabeth Kyra, summa cum laude.
Ruby Myra Calliman, magna cum laude.
Sarah Catlett, summa cum laude.
Lila Chavon.
Emil Sharimovich.
Ava Chancellor.
Madison Chapius.
Abby Chudini.
Ethan Christie.
Emma Clark, summa cum laude.
Mason Kaufman, summa cum laude.
Morgan Colvin, cum laude.
I think I got it. Brady Cook, cum laude.
Logan Corona.
Matthew Cook.
Alexia Creason, summa cum laude.
Dominic Cracchiola.
Connor A. Cusinelli.
Addison Elizabeth Zupan, magna cum laude.
An Deng, summa cum laude.
DeAndre L. Davis, Jr.
Kira Davis.
Hunter C. DeClue.
Daniel J. Dellis, cum laude.
Allison Dieters, summa cum laude.
Maisha Dickens.
Lily Dillbeck.
Marissa Dimas.
Jacob William Dinsmore.
Ellie Dong, summa cum laude.
Ryan Dresch.
Will Dreger.
Brittany T. Dew, summa cum laude.
Isabel Lillian Ecker.
Edwin Jaco.
David Edwards.
Jana Eckhard, cum laude.
Sarah Ekich, magna cum laude.
Joseph Effinger III. Summa cum laude.
Nate Evenson.
Alexa Eschbacher, summa cum laude.
Diana Ferrelis Alcantar, magna cum laude.
Jennifer Ferralis.
Alexis Farrington.
Caleb Farnham.
Charlie Ferrario, summa cum laude.
Grace Feliciano. Summa cum laude.
Sean Forbes.
Tyson Anthony Fodor.
Roberto Freeman, magna cum laude.
Estella Freeman.
Tyler Gable.
Allison Page Funkhauser, magna cum laude.
Connor Gang, summa cum laude.
Joseph Gabriel.
Maddie Geisler.
Hanar Gardi.
Jacob Junta.
Michael Gerber, cum laude.
Adia I. Gonzalez.
Jason Scott Gold, summa cum laude.
Adam Grass.
Thomas Goff.
Johnny Guy, magna cum laude.
I'll take that one.
Mason Groth.
Sydney Hable, summa cum laude.
Madeline Haig, summa cum laude.
L. Hafner, magna cum laude.
Emma Habibovich.
Alexa Halston, magna cum laude.
Sonny Halilovich.
Janine B. Hamdallah, summa cum laude.
Lynn Haloftis.
Jocelyn Hamilton.
Xander Hamer.
Dylan Hammonds.
Emma Hamlet Fairber, cum laude.
Mason Harris.
Will Hannock, summa cum laude.
John Heho.
Carly Hartman.
Jelana Hojic, cum laude.
Grace Hickman, cum laude.
Brandon Horn, summa cum laude.
Aiden Hopper, cum laude.
Bailey Louise Heather.
Chloe Lou Housewright.
Sabrina Claire Islam, magna cum laude.
Nelina Huskanovich, summa cum laude.
Gavin Ivester.
Erica Bianca Isufai, cum laude.
Molly Jackson, cum laude.
Brianna Nicole Jackson.
Anel Yakubovich.
Savannah Grace Jacoby.
Dylan January.
Lee Ann Jansen.
Hannah Johan's daughter, summa cum laude.
Ethan Johannes, summa cum laude.
Isabella Johnson, magna cum laude.
Brett Charles Johnson, summa cum laude.
Madison Jonas, summa cum laude.
Natalie Johnson, summa cum laude.
Madison Jowett, cum laude.
Antonio Jones.
Murat Karkalov.
Macy Judd, magna cum laude.
Arezzo Kazime.
Rachel Kaufman, summa cum laude.
Bryce Kesselring, summa cum laude.
Morgan Kinsler, magna cum laude.
Lauren Killingsworth.
William King.
Caroline Kloss, summa cum laude.
Adrian Knapp.
Braden T. Kester Regan.
Yelena Ruza Korach.
Lexi Marie Korn.
Brandon Kostelny, cum laude.
Blake Kazusik.
Olivia Kramer.
Kyan Kroll.
Bryn Keen.
Emma Grace Kuhn.
Emily La, magna cum laude.
Hayden Alexander LaChance, cum laude.
Jeremy Lagerman.
Maya Lampy, summa cum laude.
Giselle Lee Lanassa.
Kyle Lee, summa cum laude.
Tegan Lee.
Megan Leaker.
Hannah Grace Lieberoff, cum laude.
Charles Robert Lewis, summa cum laude.
Ryan Lyle.
Cody Lingo.
Meredith Elise Looker.
Madigan Logue, summa cum laude.
Shaw Lowry.
Reese LaPiccolo.
Sarawit Isabel Luker.
Taylor Grace Luckritz, magna cum laude.
Samuel J. Lurkins, magna cum laude.
Samir Lukach.
Lauren Magana, magna cum laude.
Sophia Lutker.
Dima Weil Majud, summa cum laude.
Mia Magana.
Caroline Avery Manning.
Kaylee Marciano, summa cum laude.
Addison Marino.
Ryan Martin, summa cum laude.
Dolly Martin.
Russell A. Marty.
Christine Mattingly.
Bryce Maurer.
Owen McCrum.
Caden Timothy McGurk, magna cum laude.
Miranda McCrae, magna cum laude.
Leah Grace McNulty, magna cum laude.
Parker Medina.
Nathan Mead, magna cum laude.
Jacob Menendez.
Aiden Merzdich.
Alexander Ryan Meyer.
Maximus Meyer.
Aiden N. Mills.
Gabriel Irving Albert Missbauer.
Madison Janae Moore.
Sanam Mohabbat.
Olivia Mulkey.
Logan Morelli.
Delaney Murphy, summa cum laude.
Andrew James Murphy.
Nayla Nadarvik.
Kylie Murphy.
Elma Nasufovich.
Brooke Nash.
Christian Nelson, summa cum laude.
Natalie Neva.
Kaylee Wynn.
Emma Newhoff, magna cum laude.
Heidi Niederman, magna cum laude.
Dylan Wynn.
Alex Nielsen.
Sophia Wynn, summa cum laude.
Travis Norris Jr.
J.D. Niederman.
Isabella Novak.
Trevor Nitch, cum laude.
Megan Renee Nowak.
Elise Christine Norton, magna cum laude.
David Oliver.
Matthew Ryan Nowak.
CJ Ottenlips.
Mia Nushinovich.
Ben Mark Pantazzo.
Elizabeth Olson, summa cum laude.
Maria Parisi, magna cum laude.
Amar Osman.
Reese Payne.
Lucas Otteline, summa cum laude.
Hannah Kathleen Pehar, summa cum laude.
Jake Pantazzo, magna cum laude.
Zach Petty.
Ania Rayanne Pate.
Emily Pizzella, summa cum laude.
Addison Peak.
Chloe Powell.
Debar Pernell Jr.
Drew Pressler.
Peyton Phillips.
Catherine Ruby Pritchett.
Tatiana Ponvalai.
Sham Katan, magna cum laude.
Jordan Powers.
Dana Ramich.
Eden Pergo.
Justin James Roush.
Tyler Parsanowski.
Ava Ray.
Riley Rafferty, magna cum laude.
Camden Resco.
Alex Ratkovich, summa cum laude.
Tegan Rickard.
Janelle Rayford.
Joseph Romano, summa cum laude.
Jacob Redford, cum laude.
Gabriella Rushanik.
Stephen Jackson Reynolds.
Caitlin Marie Sander, cum laude.
Olivia Lewis Roberts, magna cum laude.
Noah Scheller Hauska.
Connor Jackson Rowley,
Austin Shira.
Dennis Ryan,
Ashley Schmidt.
Stacy Sajel.
Levi Llewellyn.
Timothy Joseph Sargent.
Hannah Scholes.
Ryan Schmang.
Michael Joseph Scott.
Luke Schmidt.
Ronik Selby.
Jeremy Scholby.
Adine Siashich.
Kyle Thurman Schwartz.
Carlos Simmons, summa cum laude.
Benjamin Scrance.
Harris Sisich.
Mirza Selmovich.
Zach Smith, cum laude.
Robert Scholl.
Jaden D. Sparks.
Austin Simmons,
Aiden Lee Squires, summa cum laude.
Samantha Marie Simakaitis, summa cum laude.
Blake Stewart.
Malik Smaich.
Ava Strickland.
Michael Sell.
Emma Rose Sullins, magna cum laude.
Brendan Spear,
Josh In Teeter.
Madeline Renee St. John, magna cum laude.
Michael Ty.
Jillian Avery Stranger.
Stephen Andrew Talco, cum laude.
Sani Suljanovich,
Kim Tran, summa cum laude.
Lainey Teal,
Anessa Turnyanin.
Joshua Tiemann, magna cum laude.
Jackson Trung Tran.
Addison Nicole Tisch.
Elena Marie Twillman, magna cum laude.
Dawson K. Townsend, summa cum laude.
Michael Joseph Unger.
Stephen Tran, cum laude.
Victoria Lyrica Vaughn.
Carly Trotter.
Ethan Venable, summa cum laude.
Jacob Tarek.
Kylie Jean Vilsek, cum laude.
Catherine Timque, magna cum laude.
Dominic David Wack.
Robert F. Unger.
Beckett Wagner, magna cum laude.
Hannah Grace Vierling.
Max Waller, summa cum laude.
Alicia Mary Vogt.
Hank Walton, cum laude.
Kevin Watico.
Montez Washington.
Justin Walker.
Thomas Christopher Westbrook.
Jaden Walsh.
David James White, Jr., magna cum laude.
Macy Louise Walton, cum laude.
Ashlyn Whitener, cum laude.
Samuel Tucker Webb, magna cum laude.
Kirsten Wicks.
Samantha Sky Sietwau Wei Wetteroff, summa cum laude.
Zanaya Williams.
Aaron Whitener.
Hayden Holstatter, magna cum laude.
Abigail Melinda Wiederman, summa cum laude.
Colby Brett Woods.
Keaton Wadaker.
Daniel Wright.
Blake Woldansky, summa cum laude.
Sapphire Wright.
Jillian Elizabeth Woods, summa cum laude.
Alvin D. Yang, magna cum laude.
Jarrell Wright.
Ibrahim Zemedika.
Timothy Wright.
Braden Ryan Zimmerman, magna cum laude.
Adnan Zemedika.
Jing Zhou, summa cum laude. Nayla Zulich.
How about one more big hand for 405 Oakville High School graduates? Once again, on behalf of the entire Oakville High School faculty and staff, I want to thank each and every one of you for allowing us to be part of your students' journey. It has been our privilege and honor. I will ask the staff from Oakville High School that are in attendance to please move to the rear of the arena to help with the recession of graduates. Graduates, you'll be dismissed by rows and exit the arena to meet your loved ones. Oakville High School class of 2024, please rise. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations. From this point forward, you'll be known as graduates of Oakville High School. If our ushers would please take their positions and help with the dismissal. Start from the back. You guys can dismiss from the back.